What's up guys, we're back again with the double Knight deck to give opponents mega nightmares. Having Knight and Mega Knight in the same deck completely confuses opponents. After seeing the Knight, they'll be expecting fast cycle decks like wall breakers. So when they feel safe to spam a ton of stuff in one side, the Mega Knight will drop on top and steal all of their elixir. The ranked 50 player in the world has had incredible success with this deck, all because of the evolved Knight. Whether he's defending entire pushes while you pile on the pressure on the other side, or tanking for a massive Mega Knight Ram Rider push to create constant problems for the opponents. It's time to fight with double Knight and assert dominance. Lots of love to everyone that's using credit code SirTag to make all the daily videos possible. Yo, we got a game against someone with an evolved Knight banner. He's also a lot of trophies under us, so I really don't want to lose this game. It would be a significant loss. So we're gonna drop a good luck, and the pressure is on for us to play well. He is gonna not cycle a single thing, and he's gonna chill, and he's gonna relax, and he's gonna vibe. And I'm looking at my hand, I'm like, I guess I go for a Ram Rider and pray you don't have Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A. Please don't do that to me right now. If you have an evolved Knight, that's gonna be fine as well. We have one as well, sir. We're gonna be evolved Knight brothers. The great thing about this is we were able to blast his tower, get a pretty commanding position, and now we can activate King Tower because the Electro Dragon is gonna go and try to go and hit us. That's good. The Bandit should dash away and then lock onto the Knight, so that's why we decided to drop the Bandit over any other card. And with King Tower activated, because he dropped a bar barrel, I feel really commanding in our position. But I hate the fact that he has an Elixir Collector. Is this going to be like a Golem deck with an evolved Knight? I've never seen that before in my life. I think this is the first time we will witness such a thing. It looks like my main Golem deck, but he's got Knight in there. There's no way it's Lava Hound, right? Like, seriously, this is insane. This is so funny. I guess I'm going to Ram Rider so I can win this battle at the river, and then I'm going to Fireball on top of Electro Dragon and try to make a really positive Elixir trade. And just kill the Electro Dragon and have the Ram Rider charge on the tower. Even though you have an Elixir Collector on the field, I don't care. The most important thing for me is to get positive Elixir trades that rival your Elixir Collector advantage by using my Fireball. And if I'm going to be able to do that, I'll be pretty happy. The bad thing about this is when he gets 2 Elixir Collectors, it might be game over. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try to go and snag 2 towers here. We'll see if it works out. I'm going to go for a Knight on the other side. I might have to just eat the Lumberjack since I activated King Tower. And wait, we got the Evolved Knight out of him. That's massive. That is not a card he should be cycling. He needs that for his offensive pushes, in my opinion. All right, we're going to go Inferno Dragon. Watch how gimmicky this is, right? The Evolved Knight just does not take damage. Y'all would be looking at this and wondering, like, how did this happen? It doesn't take damage until it starts attacking. And then that's where the actual damage comes through. So you're able to do damage when it loses its, like, reduction of, like, 80+%. We're going to go in for the Electro Wizard here, and we have to ramp up our damage on defense now. So we're going to try to Fireball on the Skeleton Dragons and the Lumberjack at once. And then we can go for an Evolved Knight on the Lumberjack to finish it off. And then we can go in for an Inferno Dragon afterward. We're basically spending our entire Elixir bank on defense here. And we're banking on the fact that the Electro Dragon doesn't chain onto our tower, which I can't guarantee, but I'm hoping that it continues to lock onto the Ram Rider instead. We're able to finish off the Golemites. The Ram Rider is going to connect, and we are back in business, baby. All I have to do is Fireball the tower, but at the same time, my tower's at 200 HP, and I can't even afford to Fireball on top of the tower because then I would lose to the Lumberjack and the raged up Skeleton Dragons and all this crap coming at me. So I need to overload him with offense right now, or I'm dead. I think I can go in for a Ram Rider. It will slow down whatever he drops at the river. The Knight's looking really close to locking onto the tower. If the Knight becomes a win condition, I think that our memes are everlasting then. Please, Ram Rider, finish off the game. If not, I'm going to have to Fireball, and I think I will get it down in time. Last second Fireball with a Lumberjack about to lock onto my tower, and we walk away with the win. Such a crazy creation for myself and my opponent. Both of us running big beatdown decks with a Knight in it. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys have ever seen a Golem or Mega Knight deck with Knight. The evolution is so overpowered that it's absolutely everywhere. We've ranked up to 9,600 in the world. Beginning of the game here, we are escalating our offense with a Knight immediately. You guys know the deal. Cycling a Knight at the start is pretty funny because people are very unintimidated by it, but once you get to the evolution, it racks up a lot of damage, and it can one-shot goblins. It just stays alive throughout way too much stuff, like Sparky shooting it. It doesn't even care. It's ridiculous. So we're going to go for a Fireball. I think it's going to be Royal Hogs. Whenever we see Flying Machine and Goblin Cage, it's like Royal Hogs, Royal Recruits, or Evo Barbs with Royal Hogs. One or the other, though. Anyway, I want to go in for a Mega Knight here so I don't take any damage at all. I think the Mega Knight's going to go and jump on the Goblin Cage anyway, so it's fine. And I just wanted to stop the Bar Barrel from doing damage to me, most importantly. It's annoying when that thing starts to rack up some damage. Also, the guy's going to end up having Royal Recruits, so he's not going to have Evo Barbs in the deck. Unless he somehow found a way to fit in Evo Barbs and Royal Recruits in the same deck, which I haven't been able to do successfully yet. I don't know. I think that the Heal Spirit version with the Barbarians is just slightly better right now in the meta. So I could go in for a Ram Rider here. I bet you he goes in for probably a Goblin Cage. We'll see if he does it. Goblin Cage? Yep, as expected. I would love to be able to snowball that, but I wasn't able to because I don't have it in my deck. We can go in for an Inferno Dragon to go and snipe the Fly Machine and then also hopefully go and kill the Goblin Cage Brawler. Wait, the Fly Machine wasn't getting targeted by the tower. Oh, that's ruthless. The good thing about it is I dropped it a little bit earlier, so then it still goes towards the Goblin Cage. That's fine. I was hopeful that the Princess Tower was going to target the Fly Machine, though. That's what I wanted in life. I had simple needs. Okay, so we know that the guy is going to end up having Zappies. He's going to have Royal Recruits. That's what he's going to try to do when we go in for the Mega Knight. He's going to go Zappies, and he's going to Royal Recruits on this. I think it's going to be okay to just slow roll a Mega Knight in the back. And because his Royal Recruits can't get all concentrated in one side, it might be really difficult for him to be able to defend. If we Fireball, we go in for a Bandit, and we ignore the Zappies. Well, I guess I'm not going to ignore them anymore because you're dropping all of your elixir in one side. Thank you for the best Fireball value of my life, sir. Wow, that was satisfying. Okay, we can go for a Knight aggressively if we want, but I think that the Bandit and the Mega Knight both jump on the tower. So this is a decent position to be in. Also, the Fly Machine is going to wander in the right, so I'm wondering if I go in for a Knight to body block it and just soak up the damage with that Knight. Everything should lock onto the Knight and do literally no damage. That's the reason that Knight is in this deck. 3 elixir, soaking up everything and still staying at a full amount of health. Look at that. The Zappies, the Fly Machine, and then it's going to go and kill the Recruits too. Isn't that absurd value for 3 elixir? So that you can stack up these huge Mega Knight pushes. There's no reason for 3 elixir to be able to defend all of that. Seriously, it's still alive. I haven't spent any elixir on the right-hand side. The only elixir I spent was 3 elixir with the Knight. And now we're overwhelming the left-hand side because we don't even have to care about defending. This is crazy to me. Actually blasphemy. Because we're blasting our opponent with the Fireball and just completely controlling the tone of the match. Now we can Fireball and watch as our opponent tones. Well, he doesn't know what even happened. He's like hitting us up with that emoji and just like having his head in the sky, thinking about rainbows and butterflies while we slice through his tower like butter. Moving a cut above the rest to 8,900 in the world. Yo, this guy finished 35 in the world. Oh my gosh. All right, Clash Royale, I feel like we have a huge challenge on our hands. I don't know why we're playing against someone this good so early on, but I'm here for it. We're going to cycle our Knight at the start, give our opponent the perception that we don't have 2 Knights in our deck, the Mega Knight and the regular Knight. Wait, we've got the Evolved Knight too. Maybe it's 3 Knights. You guys let me know. 2 or 3 down below in the comment section. Do we count the Evolution as its own new card? Because it really feels that way sometimes. Okay, the Bandit will be able to steal the rest of the Dark Prince's health, and the Fireball is good because our opponent doesn't really understand what we're running right now. After seeing the Knight and the Bandit, he's definitely disheveled. So if I go for the Inferno Dragon in the back, he'll definitely bait out more elixir than Electro Wizard. I'm going to go for an Electro Wizard now, please. Aw. If I dropped it fast enough, we wouldn't have taken any damage from the Princess. So you want to be really quick with that Electro Wizard because the Princess is just going to get retargeted. Okay, so we've got Zap in our hand. Do I want to drop that on anything that he's going to go for? If he goes Skeletons or Bats, you guys already know that we will definitely do that. Otherwise, I think I can go for a Knight and say Knights out to the rest of his Bandit. Go for a Bandit on the right-hand side. And, you know, I guess, like, achieve the relentless cycle of cycling Bandits all day, every day. When one dies, another one pops back up and reincarnation. But for our team instead. All right, so, I mean, I could go for a Zap. I just don't see any point in it. I'd rather go for a Fireball, knock away all of his spam, blasting back the Thick Boy. He's going to get a couple hits on our tower with Thick Boy. I wonder if it's better for me to go for a Zap and cancel out the Thick Boy's attack. He's still going to get 2 hits. I think it would have been 3 if I hadn't zapped, which is, I mean, worth it. The Thick Boy does more damage than a Zap would to the tower, and I would likely be cycling the Zap on the tower anyway. So, you know, I got a bit more value from that. Okay, guys got Goblin Barrel, and I don't have any good log bait answers in my deck. I'm sure, you know, the Evolved Knight is able to one-tap the Goblins, which feels fantastic, but in reality, it could be a lot better than that. All right, so I'm going to go Bandit here as well, and then I think I can go for a Ram Rider, because the Evolved Knight's going to be tanking for a minute. That thing is going to give us so much value. Wait, we're going to slow down his Ram Rider with our Ram Rider. Our Knight's going to win that interaction. I mean, I could Fireball if he goes Rascals. It just doesn't make sense for us to do it otherwise. Yo, the Bandit's dashing on the tower. Wait, we are coming away with a massive lead. Let's go. Honestly, I'm very shocked that our opponent is going to end up having a Ram Rider deck with Goblin Barrel, but I think he's significantly more shocked that we have a Mega Knight deck. He spams so much stuff into it, and now we can easily Fireball on top of the rest of his Rascals, and I think we're up to no good. You would say the Rascals are kind of evil, right? They're kind of like mischievous or mischievous. Wow, I said that incorrectly. You guys flamed me for that one time. I was like, I'll never say that wrong again, and then I did. But, you know what? At least we're not playing this game incorrectly. We're vibing here. Inferno Dragon's locking and loading up the damage. And I can go in for another Mega Knight here on top of the Bandit. So as long as the Bandit doesn't dash, we're going to get a Sublime Crash with the Ram Rider on the right-hand side. And then I think we can Fireball and then just win the game. So I'm going to go for the Fireball right now. I'm going to go in for a Bandit. And with the Mega Knight and the Bandit powering through in the left-hand side, I don't think he's going to be able to stop this. Because he has to prioritize defending that. And then he'll have nothing for the Ram Rider. Oh, he's not even able to stop that. Wow, I was thinking 2 steps ahead. And my dude already was dead. That's pretty cool. He does say good luck, so you know what, dude? Good luck in the rest of your game. Oh, never mind. He said it twice. It generally means that they repeat spamming good luck at the end of the game that they think that you were lucky. But the way I see it is you can create your own luck with crazy decks like this, having Mega Knight and Knight, so your opponent never knows what to expect. When we got that magical value with the Mega Knight jumping on all of his stuff, it was definitely GG. And we're starting off the day pretty strong at 4,200 in the world. Yo, this guy's got the Miner banner. You guys already know the deal. We're going to be digging for some damage real quick. If I can go in for like a Bandit in the back, lots of times opponents are going to like overcommit in the other side and give us nice opportunities. One Spear Goblin will hit my tower, but it's not that bad. If we Mega Knight on the Spear Goblins and then we have 10 Elixir on the board and our opponent's going to be down a little bit, it could be difficult for him to defend against the Ram Rider. So I'm hoping that we can go for a nice Ram Rider right now. That's what I was aiming for. I'm going to go and pull back some of the skeletons. He's going to go for a Mortar. Mortar will do like 1,500 damage to my tower, but he doesn't have a good answer to the Ram Rider. Oh, never mind. He's got Dark Goblin. Wait, is the Dark Goblin really going to get hit? What the heck? How did the boomerang from the Ram Rider hit that far of a distance? I'm actually shook. I had no faith that that was going to work out that well. You know what? I'll take it. Somehow we killed a Dark Goblin that was really far away. All right, we're going to go for a Zap here, and then we're going to make sure that he has to spend extra Elixir with Bats or Skeleton Army. He goes in for the Skeleton Army instead. Man, I don't love this. I got to go Bandit to pull back some of the Skeletons so I don't get destroyed. Oh, he's going to Inferno Dragon counter with arrows. That's awful for him. Man, he spent so much Elixir, and he didn't get much out of it. Here's the thing. I know that he's going to be spamming like Skeleton Kings as soon as I go for an Electro Wizard. He's going to suck up the souls from this. Great Electro Wizard timing, by the way. I was just trying to do it as fast as I could so that he would mess up the Skeleton King, but he didn't fall for our trap. All right, what do we do? I think we can go for an Evolved Knight whenever we cycle the first one, so it doesn't really matter when I drop it. It's just going to one-tap the Dark Goblin anyway, so rather not play risky right now. Okay, so the guy's going to go in for like a Mortar really quick. I think that's going to be his strategy, and then he's going to go for Skeleton Armies on top of the Ram Rider. So the way that we're going to be trying to break through him is going to go either for a Zap on top of the Skeleton Army, or we can go for Mega Knight in the back and build up a big push. Either one works in my opinion, so we'll see which one we want to do here. Oh, wait. If I Fireball, I can hit the Mortar, and I can also hit the Minion Horde. That was just... I don't even understand. Insane value for no reason. Oh, Mega Knight, you're going to jump on the Skeleton Army too. Wait, the Mega Knight was already initiating the jump near the tower, and he dropped the Skeleton Army slightly too late. Oh, that must be painful. You guys let me know down below in the comment section. Have you ever had that happen, where you have the Mega Knight, and then it just randomly jumps? Because that never happens for me. It always happens for my opponent. I think that was the first time that it actually went in my favor. All right, so this is going to be one of my favorite fireballs too. Developing a decent offense with the Evolved Knight and the Electro Wizard and the Bandit is going to force out a lot of Elixir from our opponent that he doesn't want to be spending. And then we can Zap to finish off the majority of the Minion Horde, maybe even go in for like an Electro Wizard afterward. The best benefit of our deck is the safety, right? When you take a tower or when you're in a winning position, all you got to do is just drop Electro Wizards, Ram Riders, and Mega Knights to bounce and slow down your opponent's stuff. And then you just cruise control for the rest of the game. And fireballing him out, this guy's dead. I don't think I'm going to be forgetting that Mega Knight value anytime soon. When we catapulted a fireball at the Mortar and the Minion Horde, and then the Mega Knight jumped on everything, that was one of the most satisfying sequences I've seen in a while. Yo, this guy's name is You Play First. Well, honestly, bro, I kind of want you to make the first play. Please, just do it. I'm going to give you some love, maybe give you some motivation, and he's going to do it. Let's go. He listened to me. You know, that's what happens when you're a cordial sir. And our Mega Knight's jumping backward. This just looks so wrong. Having a Mega Knight and a Knight right next to each other. This is like the one person that can't decide what to get for dinner, so just orders everything. That's me right now. Okay, I'd love to fireball on the Minion Horde. Can we serve up a nice dishing of dominance? I'd love to get that jump. Nice. That's what happens when you play first. You get punished. He's never going to do that again. He's going to read his own name and he's going to be like, yep. It's one of those things. Like he had a journal. He wrote down his mistakes. And he's deciding like how he wants to live his life. And then he immediately transgresses and makes the same mistake again. It's pretty funny if you ask me. All right. It's basically like a New Year's resolution that no one follows. I think that's what it's more akin to. I'm going to go for a Zap. I think we're able to finish off the Mortar with only like one hit on our tower. Maybe two. Oh, it's going to be two. It's fine though. No Mortar in cycle though. Do I do it? You already know I have no self-control. I'm going up for the Ram Rider at the river and trying to get some nice damage here. If that cannon cart body blocks, I would be so annoyed. Let's go. All right. We're chilling. We're vibing. I was looking at it. I was like, if that cannon cart decomposes and blocks the Ram Rider and I get no damage, then my Inferno Dragon would be hurting me rather than helping me. So trying to figure out a way to win this just based off of precedence of this guy going in for cannon carts to go and counter our stuff. I think that's his favorite card to cycle. So I probably am better off just going in for an Inferno Dragon and then maybe fireballing depending on what happens. I don't want to spend too much elixir here, and I think that we might get a minion horde out of him maybe. Oh, he's going to go Goblin Gang. I mean, that's an easy fireball. Let's go and snag that. He should minion horde soon, and if he does that, he's going to have some serious problems because obviously he's going to have to somehow stop an Electro Wizard. You know, we can just E-Wiz on that all day long. Wait, what if we go Evolve Knight at the river? I don't know if that would go directly into a Goblin Gang. I think it would. I think it would go into Goblin Gang. I think that would be rather foolish. So instead, let's go for the Evolved Knight in the back and see what he's going to do. We can build up a huge push with the Evolved Knight, Mega Knight, and then going for the Ram Rider. This is so derpy. Oh, another thing that I like doing is I like going in for opposite lane bandits, so then the Mortar is going to go and target the wrong thing and never give him value. So we can start to fireball here because we're going to hit the cannon cart. We're going to go in surprise as minor and finish off the cannon cart plus, I guess, Mortar evolution too. That was nice. There's a lot of stuff. Now, since the Mega Knight's full HP, since the Knight was tanking for everything, we can go for a Ram Rider, and we can build up a monumentous push that I don't think is possible to defend. This is how I like to play Clash Royale. Slow rolling Mega Knights in the back when we're playing against control decks that are hard to break through. Because if you're able to do that, you're able to build up enough elixir to steamroll them. And meanwhile, they might apply aggression, and they might go in for a Mortar, or they might go in for minor wall breakers, and then it just won't do enough damage. And then your counter push will just be fed even more elixir, so you can spam your heart out and steal your opponent's soul while their tower takes a heavy toll. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an amazing rest of your day.